Hi, this is my elegant diamond pattern. It's a new pattern that I came up with, and this is the fabrics that we made it with the first time, and everybody said, oh, how elegant it looks, so that's where we got the name. It's just a beautiful 60-degree diamond, and we start with our center and add our pieces and trim as we go, and then at the end we trim to make it the right size. Then we have our set-in triangles with our print, and it's just a really fun pattern. I also have done it in the dragonfly fabric just to show you how different it can look in different fabrics. And I have my secondary background pattern of the bluer backgrounds of the dragonflies. But I just want to show you how to do this particular diamond, and so we'll do that next. Okay, so to make it, I wrote my pattern here, and so you each will get the pattern. Just remember that there is YouTube videos on this. And so this is the pattern here, and then I'm going to show you how to cut the diamonds first, the 60-degree diamonds. So I have my strip. I kept it wrong side together, paired together, so I can cut two at a time. And then I take and place a 60-degree line right there on my ruler at the bottom of the strip, right there first. And then I'm going to cut my piece, my ends off, and now I'm going to bring the ruler over with a 60-degree at the bottom and 4 inches on the right there. So it's 4 inches there with 6 degrees there, and we're going to cut. And that's how we cut the diamonds out of our main print fabric. Okay, for step 2, I'm showing you need to add the 1.5 by 6.5 inch background pieces to the diamond, and we overlap it approximately 1/4 inch or so at the top here. And then we're going to sew it all the way down. We're going to do that on both sides of the diamond and then press our seams out like that. Then we're going to take our Christa Mosier diamond ruler here. This is what we need for this. We're going to place it on here, and I try to kind of put one of the lines on the seam that I've sewn on the 2 pieces so that I keep it even. And then we're going to trim off these 2, and then we're going to turn it around, and we will trim off the next 2, keeping a line on there with our ruler even to the edge of the diamond, like that. So now there is our first step. Now we're going to take and we're going to add the 8.5 inch pieces to that piece, just like we did before, overlapping them on the corners of the diamond, sides of the diamond. We overlap them. And then again, we're going to take our ruler and we're just going to place this on here, and we're going to just take and just clean up that edge there, even to the piece we put on in the other step. Turn it around. I found that when I tried to do this without this ruler, I was getting things wonky, and so I really stress using this ruler to make it easier for you to put it together. So we have now that step. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to add our accents. There are 2 different accents for diamond 1. This is diamond 1. And so we have here, I've got the purple on one, and on my other one I have a kind of a pinker tone. And so, right again, I'm going to place the line of the ruler on here. It's a little bit longer, so I'm going to have to kind of move my ruler as I go, but I want to keep that line here and keep that edge even there. If I trim a little bit of that edge, it's okay. Oops, get this edge here. Scoot it down now and clean up that edge. Okay. And now I'll turn it around and do the same thing again on the other side. I'll clean that one up, and now I'll clean this one up. Kind of keep my ruler edge there, even to the edge here. Voila. So now we have that step done. So now we're going to take and we're going to sew our outside pieces on, just like we did on the background pieces. We sew the background pieces on, overlapping them again, the sides of the diamond. And now what we're going to do is we're going to take the ruler and we're going to center the ruler right on this piece. There's a center line right down the middle of the ruler, And it's best if you can keep that center line going right down the center of your diamond. And then we're going to trim all 4 sides. So it's nice to have a mat that you can move around. First time I did this, I cut them the exact right size pieces, and it did not go together well because everything was getting a little wonky. Also, if you take and you nub off these ends, everything will line up properly for you. So it's really a cool thing. She did a great job designing this ruler. So there is our finished diamond. We're going to do the same thing with our other colorway. This time your accents is diamond 2. This time the accents are on the middle, and then your backgrounds are on the outside. But again, you're going to lay the ruler right on there just like we did before, and I would have the other side on here too, but then you would just trim our pieces just like we did on this one. And it's all the same. So that's kind of what I wanted to show you. It's very simple. As long as you keep the integrity of that 60-degree angle, everything will go together well. Okay, so now I want to show you how to cut the setting triangles. It again uses that same diamond ruler. And so here's our directions. And what I want to show you is that to cut I've already taken my selvages off. And to take and cut the first piece, we place the 8.5 inch line. Whoops, got to turn the ruler around. You want to make sure you get the right 8.5 inch line at the bottom. And this little dash line on the outside edge, I don't know if you can see it well, but there's a little dash line there on the ruler. There's kind of the stuff that they keep from slipping there. And then the 8.5 will be at the bottom. And that's going to be, and we keep the strip wrong side together so it's paired. So we get the mirror image, and then we're going to take and we're going to cut this. And the reason that we want to do this is these are going to be the corners, and now we have our mirror image, one for the right and one for the left. So that's going to be the corner triangles. Now we can take our ruler, pick it upside down, place it here again so that the 8.5 inch line is at the edge of your fabric, and we're going to cut, and then we'll turn it around and cut and cut. And so that's how we cut the diamonds. Okay, then to cut our outside pieces, the pieces that are on the outside edge here, there's 6 of them. 3, 1, 2, 3 here. So those pieces are going to be done on a 6-inch setting triangle fabric. And we're going to take, again, laying that ruler so that that dashed line of the ruler is on the bottom of our strip. And then we're going to cut here, and then you can turn it around and continue to cut. You'll probably get 3 from each strip. This is just leftover fabric that I wanted to show you. It goes on the bottom. That dash line goes on the bottom, just like we did the corners. So I hope you can all have fun with this. If you have any questions, you know how to get a hold of me. I've got my email and my my phone number on the pattern. Have fun.